I secretly root for them, 8. So do I. It's Sunday. That means that we go get a special
I can't believe you guys
social
ditched me
drink.
yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the 2 other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gonna be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
Why are you guessing a garden?
He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people
a
online with
money
things
bath?
like that.
No candidates found.
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
A money bath?
No, not even close.
Darn
How
it.
about it?
Oh,
Can you
man.
think of anything?
Like, I don't know, I'd probably say a bank.
I see.
Candidate found.
Okay, that's a hit. So,
Okay.
he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
I don't know, the bank?
If
I
we're
guess wherever
talking
his
about a
hideout
place
is.
where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
I was just saying that.
How about a real bank?
Is that, like,
His
super
salvation
colorful
wouldn't be
underwear that
disturbed in that.
Ryuji's wearing right now?
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible.
Central Street?
But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kanashiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second.
It's all of Shibuya?
I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What? Like, the entire city?
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Didn't we do that at the underground walkway?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
Wow.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation.
We just waltz into a parallel dimension in the middle of a... in the middle of the street here. Alright, well...
What are those?
Walking ATMs. That must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
Capture card hiccuping there
Never
again.
thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kanashiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Somewhere around here? What gave you the idea that it'd be somewhere around here?
Okay,
Well, I guess
let's
it's
go.
gotta be around Central Street. In any case, let's look for a bank. There should be a huge one around here somewhere. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's just something like this where it's the palace like that. If it actually opened up the rail lines and it really was all of Shibuya, that'd kind of suck, wouldn't it?
Hey,
Look at that person trembling over there. You think he's a victim? We should talk to him. Also, like, what? How do I best put this into words? What makes you assume that it's a him there when, you know, everyone's at ATM and you can't tell the difference either way? I probably would have just called it is what I probably would have done, or they or something like that. I know that, like, you know, saying him is probably the more standard thing to assume in a lot of cases, but I don't know. It just feels odd. It's a freaking ATM. I mean, and things like the German language, there's like a gender for everything. But these guys even have mouths? Excuse me, can we? Please forgive me. Oh, is this maybe the homeless guy down the alley? Where it's like he can't give anything to the mob boss because he's a broken ATM? Where's Kanashiro? I don't have any more, please. I'm telling you, not even 1 yen.
Come on, man.
Oh, cool. We're not trying to mug you or anything. Please, I don't want to end up like the others. Were you assaulted? Or maybe like a drug addict that can't afford to pay up for the drugs anymore? I don't know. I don't doubt he's a victim, but he can't even hold a goddamn conversation. Let's try someone else. ATM human. This away. Are those?
no.
This is terrible. All of these are real people, right? This is effed up. I don't think we can talk to any of the ones here. So we keep on schmoving. Are all these guys kind of Shiro's victims? That would appear to be the case. There's no one we can speak to, let alone a bank anywhere.
Joker.
Let's try checking around the station once more. May have overlooked something important. Okay. Guess we run on back. Oh yeah, that's just the one that we talked to before.
Wait.
Look, do you think that person's a victim too?
Hey.
Excuse me, can we have a word? We are. It's no use. It's all over. I'll end up just like them. Well, what happened? You can tell. I've fallen so far. From a place where Kanashiro leaves no tracks.
What do you mean?
What could that mean? Hey, you gotta tell us a little more than. I'm too tired. Please let me rest. Doesn't look like this one is going to say anything. Kanashiro leaves no tracks? Does he mean that literally, or could it be figurative?
Hey,
Hey, why don't we go over all the intel we have now? They have apparently fallen quite far. Wait a second, they've fallen from a place where Kanashiro doesn't leave any tracks? Does that mean they're actually thrown down from somewhere high up? What, you mean like a skyscraper? There aren't any of those around here, I don't think. I mean, there's a lot of tall buildings all around. Do they, none of these count as, I guess they wouldn't quite be tall enough for skyscrapers, I don't know.
no.
Wait, what's that? There's gonna be like a big bank right in the center. Is it a freaking bank UFO?
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Oh, and it's
Kanashiro
sucking up
doesn't leave any
money.
tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
You're useless. Come on. Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
Shut it. I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
All right, we should get out of here for now. Run for it.
Why do we have to run? Well, that sure was an eventful day. I have a new message from Oya. Evening.
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
What? This auto advance. You free? Slow day, eh? I'm texting you amid my busy work schedule. But that Kanashiro guy, it's more dangerous than I thought. Police haven't tracked him down, so I dug a little deeper. Turns out he has some real shady connections. Won't say any more than that.
Shady connections.
You're not someone a teenager like you should mess with. You should really back off, okay? Well, that's all I want to say. See you.
Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
Yeah. Good plan. I never got to have my special drink today. Darn you. Wait, unless I still can. Find the palace. Just when I find the palace is all the way up in the sky. What a pain. I'm sure the police are tired of this guy too.
Well
You're
then.
not gonna let me go out, are you? That reminds me, home shopping program is on today. Yeah, let's go check that out. Hopefully you'll let me still go out for the evening. Everyone's time to do some shopping. Here's what we got for you today. Here's the first one, the supportive gift set. Give this to the busy bee in your life and you'll be sure to get along. Alright, so it's some gifts to give. Both items in one set. What a steal, but that's not all, there's more. The busy revival set with this. Nothing will be able to keep you down. Revivadrin, recover R. 100. Okay. I might just go for it. I have so many gifts, like, already in my inventory. I should be, A-okay, right? But,
Hey, hey!
you know, I'm always gonna need these revival items and stuff. So, they're both kind of expensive. I'm going for it, though. I'll get it. Let's get the thingamabob. Fire just called in. Yeah. Well, there's that. They're both sold out. Okay, well, we got the thingamabob.
Well then.
All I have to do is wait for it to arrive. Okay, well,
Hey!
man, I want my gross drink! Can't just be drinking water all the time, despite loving it. Man,
Focus.
it's really still not.
Hey, hey!
Oh, okay, it just doesn't show up on the focus thing, Rob. For those who want basic care for their plants, for those who want good care for their plants. Yeah, so this one, right? The better one? Like that. So there's some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. There we go. Is there like an even a higher tier of nutrients that I can buy? Maybe?
Yes!
I should do it for a while. I didn't even get the chance to return the DVD. So I can't even, you rented something, right? It was a good movie. Let's return and go rent something else. So I can either train, which I get better use of from the gym, but it also causes time to pass during a different time period. Or I can work on this. I'll work on this for now. That's what I'll do. Yeah, sure. How many lockpicks do I have? 12? Cool. So, I have 2 of those. What are they again? Allows you to return to the metaverse entrance. Loot enemy pursuit by temporarily undetectable. Sonic that calms enemies' nerves, lowering a palace security level. That could be handy too. I'll craft like 2 of those, and I'll craft like a couple lockpicks, despite the fact that I already have a whole bunch. Probably good to stay stocked up. Efficient use of materials, and with even more than I expected. Cool. Wait, I got 1? I thought I was gonna get 2 from that. Oh, well, apparently I got 3, because I had 2 before, now I'm at 5, so, yeah, sure. Make 2 lockpicks. Don't be doing that on my desk where I'm making lockpicks. Efficient use of materials, and with even more than I expected. Okay, cool. You'll love to see it. Definitely getting better, I can tell just by watching you. Alright, cool. Well, it's the same amount of notes as watching that movie. Hopefully it's more points in actuality from the movie.
Nice!
Saw that, the way you use your hands, you did great. Ah, I have another point! Okay, so it is for sure more. I got proficiency up to 4! I'm freaking masterful. Alright, cool. I'm super proficient now.
Well then.
Okay, let's go to bed. Cool.
I've been thinking lately. About those phantom thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive... Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side. That's all.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home. I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts. Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired. I'll be
Really
eating
mean.
dinner out from tomorrow on.
Now that's gonna be a real drain on your life. You know how expensive it is to eat out every day? Alright, well, it's back around to Monday and it's raining.
I just remembered.
Wow, I've never been to a school where you'd have to wear school uniforms. But when everyone's wearing, like, the blank white, looking around here, like, it's so dang boring, you know? Like, where's the vibrance? Where's everyone's own unique personalities? So I'm really glad I never went to a school with, like, school uniforms. I don't like the school uniforms, but that's just me. Maybe I'd feel differently if I went to a school with school uniforms, but just looking around at this is like, wow, everyone's so boring. I've been seeing a lot of shows on TV lately about these phantom thieves of hearts. I just wonder, why bother stealing hearts? Can't do anything with them. They have no monetary value either. Wait, depends on who you're asking. If I were them, I would go for something with a concrete clear value, like gold. Speaking of, there's another kind of metal that's very valuable in its own way. They're called minor metals, and they're used in many electronics. In fact, most of you probably have some on your person right now. Your pockets and your purses.
Give me an answer.
Were you listening, Takamaki-san? Give me one example of something most of you have that contains minor metals. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Anna's obviously panicking. Take a guy and help her out.
Hey, this doesn't look
Oh,
good.
I don't know at all. Sorry, Harmony, can you help me out? Something that uses minor metals. All of us have something like that on us. It's probably in, like, phones then, right? Right now I've got lipstick, my smartphone, and mascara. I wonder which one of those it could be. I think Harmony, one of these is minor metals in it, right? Yeah, that. I can't check the log, but I'm fairly darn certain. I'm gonna look back at that site just to make sure. I can double check here. So this is 620 here. Yeah, it's a smartphone according to the thing. Like, why would it be the other things? Just double checking, because sometimes this game throws curveballs there. My smartphone. Oh yeah, she said something about electronics,
Okay,
right? So the answer must be my smartphone.
This is it.
Bold of you to assume I have a smartphone.
Correct.
Precisely. A lot of minor metals are excavated in China. Some countries simply produce more than others. 90% of minor metals used in Japan are imported. But a lot of the recyclable trash we throw away contains minor metals too. In other words, a junkyard is much more valuable than someone else's heart.
Thanks.
Phew, thanks for the help.
Nice going!
Lady Anne seems relieved. We did the thing. Cool. So I get kindness for that instead of knowledge? Oh, I get charm for that. Okay. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Like, that just seemed the most logical of all of them. And besides, that's literally the only thing the teacher could have guessed was on her person. Like, how would the teacher figure and would have any of those other things on her, you know?
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
If only we could contact the real Kaneshiro.
You know we need to for the calling card
What
anyway?
do you want?
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Huh, that's so.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us? You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Useless?
Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
To be frank, yes.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop since you're so good at it?
So you wish to get in contact with Kaneshiro? That is what you were just discussing, weren't you? It seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
Okay. She's dealing with a lot of, like, personal life crap. I'm not gonna be mean from here. Yeah, sure, that's the only way.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
Oh, another way would just be, like,
So you're just
find some way up there.
Push over.
Right now, you're useless to me.
Yeah, we just saw that one!
I'm not.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, for her to respond to it, okay.
Fine. I'll help you meet
But you could have just
Kaneshiro.
eliminated, like, the first flashback then.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kaneshiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
Ugh, what is up with her?
I have an idea to get up to the thingamabob now that I
There
think
are
about
way
it.
too many people here.
Like, it was sucking money up, right? So why don't we just get, like, a parachute and ride it up, maybe? Is that... Without... I don't know.
We're never gonna find her.
Onijima. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
If I don't have a recording app.
Huh? Who is it?
If you
Do
have the
you
ready
guys
to
know
record.
Kaneshiro?
What? That idiot! What's she doing?
I heard I could find someone named Kaneshiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street.
She's being too rash.
That's just kind of crazy.
What are you getting at?
He's blackmailing the students of Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
You got a death wish or something?
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
He said get the fuck in! Hey, wasn't that...
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
Is she still on?
Contact Kaneshiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Where are we going?
They wouldn't
Guess we can't
think
do
to check
anything
her.
to if she's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
I think they just answer where they're going.
Ryuji, get a taxi. I'll... Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills will come in handy.
I mean, I can write down license
Shit,
plates,
he ignored me.
number, and letters too.
Damn it, I said stop!
Ryuji!
Hurry up and get in.
If they never answered where they were going on the phone, then how do we
you're
know which
seriously
way they
the
went?
Student Council President of Shujin. You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you? So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
What in the world?
Who the fuck are you?
Well, we somehow knew the exact way.
Kijima-san.
What the hell'd you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits.
This is the perfect opportunity to look at my money.
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million. For real?
Better thank those guys.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress? It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here. It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist.
Is it just me, or
So,
is your art forehead
luck.
bigger than your model forehead?
What is that supposed to mean?
come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here. 3 weeks. Bring 3 million yen by then, no less. Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies. Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
Three weeks for 3 million yen. Things are starting to take a serious turn for the worse. So that's going to become the new deadline, right? It's going to give us some new deadline, because Makoto, I assume from here, is going to keep on threatening to bring us to the police or whatever the heck she was threatening there. Being like, oh yes, this recording about the Phantom Thieves, I'm bringing it to the police. She'll give us some leeway now, right? And be like, all right, yeah, I'm taking away that deadline. Now, you've got bigger issues to deal with, clearly. What happens if you just don't do his palace and you just give him 3 million yen? Is that an option even? Because I'm sure you can grind for that.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
For real.
I was stupid.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Hey, Yusuke.
I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Sis?
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child. So all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something. People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank? Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all! She may be our key in! Hear me out, you guys.
Our key in? What do you mean?
A cat? Are you all okay?
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer? Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
What? Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Beats me.
So she definitely wasn't the one with the black mask in Madarame's palace then, otherwise she would have understood Morgana.
A canine?
It's Fox.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to
Also,
notice
what's the
us.
point of hiding our identity here if, like, the keyway that we're getting in is
I'm
him
not!
knowing our identities?
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kaneshiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality? It's floating in the air. This is reality? My goodness. I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it. A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same!
Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kanashiro's heart and make him
Okay,
confess
so maybe we're
if
not
we
getting
steal
in
his
with
treasure.
us, but
If
with
it
our
all goes
ATM
well, that is.
versions?
We'll make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kanashiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me. You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
For real?
Oh, it's just coming to...
It
Okay.
came to us.
It's just as I calculated.